Hello, everybody. How are you doing? This is gonna be we're getting the castle back up and going. I don't like this plot, actually. I really don't. I don't like. This one might be better, though. I think that one might be better. Okay. Making an executive decision again. I don't like this plot. I don't like that little pond in the middle right there. We're just gonna move over to this one. We're gonna have to travel a little bit more, but that'll be fine because this plot is way better. Says me. So anyways, how's everybody doing? You guys going fishing? I like to do a little bit of fishing on my days off. My buddy, my buddy Gob coming. It's gonna be fun. He's gonna help me, hopefully, fix my computer. I attribute some of my issues to massive bloat that just accumulates with Windows, and a lot more other bullshit that happens throughout, like, just having a computer. I don't know if you know this, but Windows, you gotta do a fresh install every now and then, right? And it sucks your C drive gets cleared, but whatever, just re-download things. It takes like a day to get everything back up and running. Hello, Mr. Scarecrow. How are you doing? I need you. There we go. Okay. You just gotta re-download everything. It sucks. I know, it sucks. Oh, man. But Windows really does just bloat your system, right? Like, maybe every year and a half, every 2 years. Like that time frame. Just do a refresh install of Windows. It gets rid of a lot of the bloat that builds up. Clears out a lot of things. Like, and I am no, computer genius, right? Like, I am big dumb when it comes to actually working with computers. Like, that is just what people who have more knowledge have told me. Maybe you weren't privy to the information, so you're welcome. Anyways, yeah. That's coming. He's coming today. I'm gonna hopefully have enough recordings done by the time he gives me that "hey, I'm on my way" text. But hopefully we can
I must make room if I want to carry that.
Oh no. Our inventory is full. I don't like that. Fudge. Okay. Hopefully that won't be in the way of, like, trying to place things down. Because, that would suck. Yeah. Alright. Yes. Clearing out more shit so you can put down your castle heart. My buddy Gob and I did play this for a while. Remember, I was playing it, and he's like, "You play this game?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I play this game." He was like, "You want to play on a server?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I want to play on a server." It was pretty fun. This game is fun when you play with other people, don't get me wrong. I like playing games by myself. Not because I'm antisocial, it's just like,
My castle requires more blood.
Does it now? Connect castle heart. This one. Alright. This is the part where it's nice having a bunch of flooring already done.
This will not work.
Yeah, I know. We're just gonna keep putting down what we can.
This will not work.
Yeah, I know. Look at all this. Look at all this materials we're just leaving on the ground. Thank God it didn't get in the way. I'm relocating. Oh. It's always a pain in the dick, but hey, what are you gonna do? You gotta do it. You gotta relocate. Well, fuck off. Now relocating has just become 10 times harder. Now I gotta be mindful of not burning to death. I mean, I could wait it out, but I mean, you're watching this, and I'm not gonna do anything off screen. You know what I said? I don't mind, you know. Sometimes an episode's just gonna be dry. It's just gonna be me sitting here ranting. I have never said that every single episode's going to be action-packed and full of adventure.
I must feed it.
Yeah, I know, girl. Calm down. Listen, we gotta clear out some of the local vegetation. But, yeah. I don't like doing things off camera. Mainly because it's like, you know, everything is... Some people like seeing everything that you have to do. And, hold up. Something... there we go. Okay. Sorry, that was my previous recording settings for, the old podcast, which you should be listening to, by the way. The End of the Day podcast, the only podcast where at the end of the day is going to end. Yeah. I wanted it to be... How do I say this without being ungrateful? I wanted it to have a little bit more video game focus, because, you know, I play a lot of video games. I do a lot of things with video games. I like being... No. I like the video game communities. I've been in these communities all my life, right? Like video games, Magic the Gathering, all that jazz. I've been here day one, stay one, right? And it's like, I would like to talk more about it, but I understand my co-host Regulus, he's not as tapped in as I am in the video game world. Or like what's going on, like all the recent dramas that are going on. And it's like, I'm not looking to farm the drama of the video game scene. I'm just like, these are the conversations being had right now. These are what people are bitching and moaning about. But you know, it's all right. That's what I got here for. I can sit here and rant about what's going on in the video game scene. You know, a little rambling, little gameplay, a little... Okay, I'm gonna start on fire. A little arson of a human. Or vampire, I guess. Oh, they had to be a human at one point. No. But, yeah. I have to go collect so much wood after this. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Anyways. We are getting plant fibers, too, so I can't really, like, look a gift horse in the mouth. But, yeah. You know, there's just so many things right now, and it's like... I see a lot of arguments, and I see a lot of people trying to apply things to the video game scene, and, like, personally, I'm not about it, right? Like... Oh, God. It's like, I get, inspiration can come from a lot of things, and there could be real-world inspiration inside things, right? But that's up for you as the player to interpret that way. Like, it's not up to anybody else, like, how you interpret a game or how something's supposed to be interpreted, because video games are an art form, and art is subjective. Art can mean whatever you want it to mean to you, if that's what you got away from it, if that's what, you know... If that's what you came to as a justification for this thing's message, or the message is trying to portray, of course, like, you can always assign anything you want to... You can always have your own inspirations of, like, what the art is trying to say, right? Only truly at the end of the day will somebody who was the person who made it be like, this, you know, blanket statement, this is what I was trying to say with it, right? Like... other than that, until that happens, until the creator comes out with that, you know, it's not up to, it's not like your definition is the definitive definition. It's just your interpretation of it, right? And I see a lot of people like listening to these, to other people, what they have to say about video games. Like, I'm not leaving, gosh. All right, motherfucker, you ain't getting on my nerves. It's not up to, like, you know, me if I say, like, oh, you know, this is the correct interpretation of this piece of media. Like, just because I have a lot of skin in the game, right? Like, you know, say I'm like some, you know, million bajillion viewer Andy. Like, I got a bunch of guys who watch me constantly, you know. They come for my interpretations of things. So maybe it's because they agree with what I'm saying, right? Like, just because they agree and, like, there's a large group of people who agree about my interpretation doesn't mean my interpretation. Okay, girl. You can calm down for a little bit, alright? We're fine. Hello there, Mr. Deer. Thank you. It's like, I'm not the end-all be-all to say this, right? It's just my interpretation. So I see a lot of people who will hear someone's interpretation of a game or a piece of media, be it a music, you know. Yes. I know. Oh, here we go. Be it my interpretation or their interpretation of it, and a lot of people will, like, take that as gold. Like, oh, this is exactly what I was thinking too. That's cool. You could have like-minded individuals with you.
Space in my inventory.
Shush. You know, just because you have a lot of people saying the same thing doesn't mean, like, that's the true interpretation of it. That's just theirs. And it could be a shared thought. That's fine, you know. I definitely watch, you know, I watch game reviewers who I agree with a lot of their takes. I also watch game reviewers of who I don't agree with their takes. Because it's good to see what the opposite side is saying about this piece of media. Or, you know, not even just a game, like a piece of music, a movie, you know. It's good to hear other people's sides and see what other people are taking away. And then it could also help you make a more educated, how do I say, a more educated conversation about it, right? Because I see a lot of people who just sit out here and blabber and be like, no, this is what they meant. This is what it's supposed to be. And it's like, well, you don't 100% know that, right? But, you know, it's okay to have your own interpretation about things, right?
I cannot build here.
Nobody's saying that you're wrong for having an opinion on something. I'm just saying your opinion is not the end all be all magnum opus of it, right? There will be other interpretations, and maybe they don't agree with your interpretation. That's fine too. It's called a conversation. Something that is becoming increasingly harder to have in this modern day and age, because a lot of people get very I wouldn't say emotional. I would say they would get very, yeah, emotional is a good word. They get very emotional about their viewpoint, and they think that, oh, just because we differ on our viewpoints, you know, you don't agree with me, so therefore you are my enemy. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not what that means. It just means you have different viewpoints. You can shut up. I'm not leaving. You can have a conversation, right? And you guys can disagree. That's healthy for a conversation, by the way. You know, if everybody agreed with every single take and statement, I mean, that'd be a very dull place to live. Right? I don't think I'm crazy in saying that. Travel bags.
I cannot build here.
Alright, walls. Okay. Put a doorway right here. I'll put a door right there. And put some walls around here. Like, oh, well. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, well. Fucked up there, but maybe we just gotta take it a little bit slower.
This will not work.
There's a tree there. Fantastic. Get out of the way, Mr. Tree. Yeah, just have a conversation. Just be adults. I know that's very hard to do nowadays. And, you know, just be aware that somebody may disagree with you. That happens. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, big guy. You know, some people just aren't going to agree with you. Living in an echo chamber also isn't good, right? I keep messing up. Yeah, don't live in an echo chamber. That's lame. It's good to have healthy conversations about things. Boop. Boop. You can go there. I think I'm missing a door. Yeah, right over here. Alright, well, we got a couple of walls still. That's fine. We can just do this. Because we will just destroy them and get the resources back. There we go. One-way gate right there. And then production my chests. Okay. We will boop boop boop. See, this is what's nice about moving your castle. Like I said, everything's gonna be here. All your chests and everything's still there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And crafting, the workbench can go right here. This can also go right there. Refinement. This can go right here. This can go right. This can go in the corner right over here. This grinder can go right next to it. This tannery can go right here. And don't worry, once we get more stuff to more floors and all that, this is not the end all be all castle, right? There's gonna be many iterations of the castle, so this is irking your brain right now about how I have everything set up. Don't worry, it will change. Alright, then you can go right there. Knowledge. Bam. Bam. Alright, we got everything except for this. No, boop. And then we'll get this, some dominance. Put you right there, and then you right there. Take my coffin. Put it, right there. And then we can move everything later. Alright, complete relocation. Confirm. There you go. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that just dandy? Boy howdy, let me tell you, that is some good shit right there. Just being able to move it like that. Oh.
I must make room if I want to carry that.
Alright, let us put this in there. There we go. I didn't like how that was placed. Grinder. Nope, cancel. Put this in there, put that in there. Have you start working. And we just go around and collect all our shit that we need. Isn't that nice? Actually, we can go into the dismantle right here and just, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go, boop, boop, boop. We're getting refunded everything, because, that needs to be detached. Boop, boop. And, yeah, don't worry, we'll, oh, no! There we go. Sometimes you'll do that, and it sucks when it happens. Boop. 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 Alright. Hey, look at that. Stop.
My bags are full.
Are they now, huh? Alright. Well, let's actually be a wolf. We'll move around a little bit faster around here. Look how big everything is now. This wood in there. Let's actually make a new chest. Production, crafting. Let's go to hedges, decoration, lighting, castle, teleporters, wall, stairs, production, storage. There we go. Vampire lockbox. Big chest. Castle limit reached. Oh. Ah, okay. Do need large chests. So we need some copper. Hey, we could put that in there. Hey, we could put these bones in there. I need some copper. Where's the copper? There's the copper. Alright, we'll make some big chests. Big chests. Large and in charge chests. Alright, cool. It has magic floor inventory, I see. Allowing items to be used in building crafting anywhere in the castle. Do we have treasury floor? Workshop. Treasury floor. We do. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna convert. We're gonna make some stairs, right? We're gonna make some stairs. We're not gonna make some stairs. We're gonna. Alright, well. There's a wall, castle pillar. I messed up a little bit there. Sorry, I was trying to get this situated. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, okay. Stairs! I'm gonna make it going. I'm gonna make it do that. And then we can go up on the upper level and we can make some floors. I'm gonna show you this. This is cool. This is awesome. Because you know why? Now I'm burning. Because now we have well, we gotta wait for, but we can make a treasury floor. And then everything will be nice because we can just access. Ah! Okay, well. Hey, look at the time. Let's pick this back up in the next one. So if you like this, like, comment, and subscribe. If you do all that, you get 200 funny monies. I'm not going to give it to you, but you may find it in your next box of dragon shields that re-sleeve your deck. Put some sleeves on your damn deck. See you later.